What's my mother name?
What's up guys, KW175 back with another Pokemon Duel video, and I hope you guys enjoyed that little time booster opening at the beginning, but I have a league match to go over with you guys today. In all honesty, I really thought I was going to get one of those 24-hour dark bots, because it was a couple days before I played, and it wouldn't let me connect. And if you guys remember from a couple months ago, I had the same issue, and it wouldn't let me connect, and I lost 60 points. But it turns out to be Jobs. Definitely not a bot name, and by looking at the team, it's definitely not a bot. And if you take a look at my plates, I have Ice Heal and Double Chance, so I don't have my Phantom Energy, and normally I run X Speed, but Double Chance is fine, but I don't have the Phantom Energy. And this is the loadout that I use for playing the hall, or not the hall, but the hotel for the Golem and Weedle match to try to get those Cacnea in the pink hotel. I think it's like the Chateau de Rosa or something. So I was like really surprised. Like I really didn't think that I was about to be playing up against an actual player, so not having that Phantom Energy. Normally I'm excited to see a Deoxys deck. I really am. Not so much for the Oricorio Pa'u style, but against Deoxys, like I'm usually pretty happy to play against them. So hopefully we're not going to get destroyed because we don't have that Phantom Energy, but our figures are still pretty good. We definitely have some good counters to Deoxys. So let's just watch this. Let's just see how it plays out. So I feel pretty good about my matchups, except, you know, if he wants to come after my Gengar. So, you know, I do want to try to get him knocked out. Now, if you take a look, I was like, okay, he's got +5, so minus the, you know, half damage plus that Oricorio buff. I have the 2 Sableye. I thought I was going to win by chain level, but it turns out it already counts Sableye. So if I would have actually counted and looked at how many Psychic types were on the field, then I would have definitely known that. And it's something I think I knew already anyway, but for some reason it was an oversight, and I was counting Sableye as being able to minus 2 more chain levels, so make a pretty huge misplay. My Lunala gets knocked out, so I do go Mega Gengar, and I want to try to at least Toxic these Deoxys attack forms and hopefully get a knockout. So he's going to come after me, and definitely going to knock out my Tapu Koko, so I am going to come back, attack this Deoxys. He's doing 139, which is definitely pretty scary, but our Mega Gengar can definitely handle him no matter what we spin, and we don't have to worry about landing miss. God, having that Ice Heal though, I'm just like, for real? Because it's not that I forgot, I just didn't, I thought I was going to be getting a bot because it was a couple of days since I played a league match. So I wasn't sure if they got rid of the, you know, the 24-hour bot, or maybe I just didn't wait long enough. I'm not really sure how that works. But we are going to devolve. We weren't able to knock out any of these Deoxys attack form, but they are both noxious. So, like, I should be able to take care of them with both Gengar and Lunala. I just have to make sure that I don't burn them with my Sableye or my Lunala, because they do both have Will-O-Wisp. So I'm going to move up, I'm going to attack with this Lunala. Of course, Deoxys is going to land Dimensional Slip. Every time you attack with Lunala, it feels like they slip all the time, right? So, I think, yeah, I just go for the attack again, and he lands slip again. Go figure. So, not able to get this knockout just yet. He's going to take both my entry points. Now, I am going to move over with the Toxicroak, and the only thing that sucks is the attack form can definitely knock out my Toxicroak. He does have scoop up, so he could scoop up at any time, and he chooses the scoop up to heal that Deoxys. Now, I'm not going to be able to take care of that Deoxys with my Lunala with that Oricorio on the board, so I choose to kind of back up with my Gengar. I want to try to go after his other attack form. I am going to take that entry point before I do, and he is not taking any risks. He doesn't want to attack, even though he can't slip if he attacks my attack form anyway. So I'm going to move over here. Now, I choose to attack. I think that was a misplay. You know, I shouldn't have attacked there, because I had him in a position to where we could surround him or move through him with Gengar, and so that was definitely a misplay. So I'm going to go after him. We are going to land the Moongeist Beam. Is he going to make me respin? Yes, he does. And of course, we land the Will-O-Wisp. I'm like, how much worse can this get? You know, the first attack was definitely my fault because we had him in a position that we could knock him out no matter what. We could surround him, and if he hurdle jumped, he was poisoned, and we could just move right through him, but we gave him the opportunity to switch out with the defense form, and then he was able to hurdle jump. So, we had two noxious attack forms, and now we don't have any noxious attack forms, and he is going to get the lucky respin into the Confuse Ray. So he's not going to slip, so I'm going to move up with my Gengar, and he's just kind of shuffling back and forth. He's got a nice little lead on us in time. And we land a miss, but he lands the Dimensional Slip, which is really good for us. Okay, so he's trying to get rid of that Gengar. It's really annoying that the defense form is able to initiate battles. You know, because if you guys remember with Wobbuffet, he's not allowed to attack, you know, because all he has is counter. And I always felt like they should have incorporated that same mechanic with the Deoxys defense form. So he's going to slip again, landing a ton of dimensional slips, and I'm very happy to see that. But of course, he can respin us no problem into the Confuse Ray, keeping him on the field. And he's just kind of shuffling back and forth with that speed form down there. So trying to get lucky, trying to confuse him, trying to get him to slip, and then we land a miss. Those respins are just like, still, to this day, they're just OP. You know, and then we went from having two attack forms noxious to both of them being completely full health. And he switches into the defense form. We are going to get our Toxicroak knocked out on that counter, but the defense form is now poisoned, so I am trying to get my Gengar in position that I can move through him. And I'm trying to set up a surround, which just allows him to protect his defense form. So you know what? I just go for the kind of the YOLO attack, try to get a slip. Not going to happen, but at least we are cycling Pokemon. So he doesn't have any figures in his PC, and we have two. We have two. Like, we went from having really good position, and again, I feel like it kind of goes back to when I attacked with Gengar. I really wish I wouldn't have done that, because that was pretty much a guaranteed knockout on one of his attack forms. So, pretty upset about that. So I am going to move up with my Toxicroak. I want to try to get that Toxicroak up onto that entry point. And then I want to try to start locking down both entry points, trying to get some status effects, trying to get some knockouts. You know, if we can get those Deoxys attack forms to slip, then all the better. Try to put him in a position to where he's going to have to attack us. I feel like we've caught up on time, maybe a little bit, but he's had time on us this whole match anyway. But we have about a 30-second gap between time, so I am chasing this attack form. Now, this is what's really funny. I've baited this out a few times, so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to move right next to him and see if he's going to take the surround, and he does. He thinks that's GG, but no. We are going to move through that attack, that defense form, knock him out, and he doesn't go for the YOLO with his speed form, And now we have both entry points. We got rid of his defense form, so now what I need to do is try to get some of these Deoxys to slip. And I don't want to initiate battle, because if I would have initiated a battle there and lost, then he would have been able to take over my other entry point, and he is going to slip here. So I feel like it pays off. It definitely pays off. You know, going for that attack, I wanted to get him poisoned at least, but we were able to get that slip, and he wasn't able to respin us into our 3-star purple to go neutral. So he's just like running back and forth with his speed form, trying to stay ahead on time. I'm down to 37 seconds. So I'm trying to decide, what do I want to do here? I'm going to go after him right here. He is probably going to switch, and if he slips, all the better for us, but he doesn't. And that's fine. We're cycling Pokemon, guys. We're cycling. We have an entry point opened. And, you know, his speed form's not going to be able to go after our Toxicroak. And his attack form's going to have to be really careful about going after our Sableye. Now, I was kind of worried that he might advance with his Oricorio Pa'u style right there. So definitely wanted to back up with my Lunala and then block him off, because I don't want to get my goals surrounded right now. So I am going to go after this speed form, and we are going to get the knockout. We have both his entry points locked down. We were able to switch his attack form and speed form, so he's not going to be able to go after our Toxicroak without punish. So yeah, he's going to have to go after our Sableye, and now I'm hoping for the 3-star. Thank you. We get at least the burn. I didn't want to get knocked out there. Now I can definitely trust my Gengar up against that Oricorio Pa'u style. And he is going to slip, but we do land a 3-star Confuse Ray, and that's fine. That's fine. I'd rather see him do that instead of landing his gold into his Psycho Boost. So now I am going to attack this speed form, and he's going to get the lucky roll, gold into purple. I'm like, come on. I didn't know if I was going to attack there or not. I wasn't sure, but, you know, I was like, you know what, I got to go for it. And now we get the lucky spin there. He's going to slip, and we get a knockout. And if you take a look, we're pretty even on time now. We're within a couple seconds. And then he goes after our Sableye, hoping to get a gold into our purple. And then he rage quits, and I'm just like, that's what you get for using Deoxys, dude. And we didn't even have Phantom Energy to counter them, but our figures were good enough. So Whisper, there you go. There is another person for your wall of shame jobs. Come on, man. Like, you're using Deoxys and then you rage quit. I don't know. I thought it was pretty funny, but that win is going to get us to an all-time high of 37-21 for our league rating. Definitely have never been this high before, and I don't mind watching that number climb. 3,800 could definitely be in our near future, though I'm more concerned with the monthly rating, as you guys know, because that's how you get the monthly rewards, even though they're not that great now. But yeah, that was kind of like a surprise league match, so definitely leave a like if you guys enjoyed watching that matchup. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any video that I post. Follow me on Twitter if you guys haven't already, and if you don't use Twitter, just leave a comment below. And until the next one, later guys.